Hi everybody, thank you for joining me here at Shanna's Sweets, and I hope that you're enjoying my week of Boo to You. This is my featured product this week, and I'm bringing to you another card that I'm making with this stamp set. This one is using this cute little guy. Isn't he so adorable? And my favorite color, purple. Okay, it's a mixture of purple and rich red, blackberry bliss, blackberry bliss. So I just love this stamp set. It is so super cute. I really love cutesy stamps, so this was like one of my most favorite ones to get. I don't usually buy a lot of Halloween, but I happen to be off work for Halloween this year, so I think my trick-or-treaters are going to get super cute treats this year and not just a handful of candy. So I am using, the stamp set is on page 57 in the catalog here. See their samples? Aren't they cute? So here they made him up here with white fur. And then I'm using the dies here on the ornate and the Monster Bash paper, and I'm using the scroll embossing folder, which is a little closer up here. So this is what it actually, so you can see here I've already got it embossed here on I used gray smoky slate. This is smoky slate paper, and this is what it's on. So, and this is how my card turned out there. So let's get started. I've already done all the coloring because I didn't want to bore you with all the coloring. It's just, I didn't do any shading or nothing. So for my guy here, I already colored him. So see, there he is. I used black for his nose. I used, pretty sure this is rich. This one's rich raspberry. Then I used light crumb cake for this like inner part of his mouth. And then I used light soft suede for the rest of him, the outside and his feet and this little tuft of fur sticking out. And then light Highland Heather, which is my favorite color, for his shirt. And then of course the piece de la resistance is the googly eyes, and if you can tell, look, I have to get more googly eyes because I'm almost gone. Yes, I can't believe it, I'm almost gone. So that's how I colored them, and then we're actually going to top him off with another wonderful thing. Looky here, we have black dimensionals. So that way, if you happen, now, you know, he's pretty covered up, so I guess it probably wouldn't be the biggest of a deal. But if you had something and you're going on dark cardstock and it was pretty close, that black is awesome. But it's Halloween and I think I should use them. So I'm using Highland Heather, of course. I got a stray. And I'm going to use my smoky slate here. Yeah, smoky slate, and I'm putting the rough side up, so I want to put my tape, I'm putting my tape here on the back side, and I'm just putting it straight down. And then I have this, I do have rich raspberry here. There is rich raspberry and blackberry bliss markers. They're kind of close together. Sometimes it's hard to see which one's which. And then I have, this is 2 1/4 by 4, and it's kind of going at the bottom across. And then I have some DSP, that's some books. So I don't have a tendency to buy a ton of Halloween stuff, so a lot of times I use the paper, and I use that to do my Halloween stuff. And then I wanted to do a little bit more, so I'm using I used the large stitched die, so I don't know if you can tell, but this has got stitching in it to go with my cobwebs. You could use the back if you wanted. And I want a lot of that to show, so I'm going to put that there. And then we'll take our dimensionals sticker off, and then we're going to set this guy so that he's kind of standing on the books. And then what I did is the ornate die, which I used this one here. This is the one that I used, and I took this and I cut it in half. So I got two. I actually did this card for a swap, for my leader swap. And I'm going to take some memento here. And we're going to ink that up really good. And then it fits perfectly. So let me just get my head over here a little bit. Just make sure, hold it down just a little bit so that ink can get settled in there. And see how that fit perfect? And then we'll take I'm actually going to take two though, because I want it to stick really good on that embossed. And there we go. See, this is super easy, super quick. Well, the coloring, because I did it, but you could do this. I mean, I just sat in front of the TV because I did up 8 of these, actually like 12. Now, I'm going to admit, this little guy, he's cut on my Scan and Cut. So, I do have a brother Scan and Cut. I actually have the DX version. So, because he does not have a die cut, and you say, oh, you buy the dies. Yes, I buy the dies. I even buy the dies that are in bundles, because Stampin' Up! Is tricky, and they don't sell just the dies that go around the stamp set. There's always bonus dies in there, so I don't just, you know, I use my Scan and Cut for these kind of things, you know, for these images that don't have them, and it cuts out that. So I had already colored him up and then put it through my Scan and Cut, and so that's what I did there. And so thank you so much for watching me. Don't forget that anybody who purchases $25 or more will get my sweet treat for the month, which is using the cardinals. You can always stamp elsewhere if you'd like, but that's this month. And of course, if you happen to purchase $100, I would like you to use this host code, because you will get $20 of product from me. So thank you. If you have any questions about anything that I offer, please feel free to email me. I'll have my link down below, or leave a message and I'll try to get back to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Anybody with thumbs up or subscribes, talk to you later. Bye.